This video demonstrates the safe use of an electric hand whisk. Care needs to be taken in their use, as fingers and hair can easily be trapped in the beaters.
First, pop the beaters into an unplugged handheld electric whisk. Then plug it in and switch on at the socket.
While your school will have a few of these, pupils may need to share whisks. Ensure that you are familiar with the hand whisks, know how to assemble and disassemble them, and that the correct beaters fit. Food safety and hygiene rules must always be followed. Long hair must be tied back when using the whisk to prevent it being tangled in the beaters.
Holding the whisk in one hand and securing the bowl with the other, place the beaters into the mix and turn on, starting at the slowest speed.
When starting to mix, start on the slowest speed and increase steadily. This prevents ingredients being thrown out of the bowl and making a mess, which then needs to be cleaned up and uses valuable lesson time.
Move the beaters around the bowl to mix all the ingredients together. While you're whisking, you can slowly increase the speed. When you have finished whisking, reduce the speed and lift the beaters just above the mixture. Place the whisk down, switch it off and unplug it at the socket. Then remove the beaters.
If there's a lot of mixture on the beaters, get pupils to use a spatula to remove it and not their fingers. Remind pupils not to hit the beaters on the side of the bowl to reduce noise and prevent any breakage. Whisks should be switched off and unplugged before the beaters are removed. Pupils need to dismantle the whisk carefully and clean its parts. Check your school policy for risk assessment, first aid and dealing with accidents. Ensure that you know and follow the school policy on dealing with and reporting any accidents, such as cuts and burns. Top tips. Become familiar with electric whisks in your school, checking that they have the correct beaters. Check that whisks are not plugged in when pupils are adding or removing the beaters. When in use, pupils should always start on the slowest speed and gradually increase.